saya. Nature trip, sama-sama ang pamilya. Yeah! Tribu BUENO-LV!
Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever tutorial video, which is about tarp pitching. So to start off, what we'll be needing to build a tarp are the very basics, something you will find when you first purchase your tarp. So you will have to have your tent pegs, your tarp poles, and of course your hammer and the tarp. So you will also have some ropes along with you, which in my case I already attached on my tarp. The very first thing I would do to build my tarp is to find the position of my tent pegs. So if you here, I approximate the first position of my tent peg, then we'll do 3 to 4 steps, and this will be the position of my center of the tarp, and then another 3 to 4 steps, and this will be the position of the anchor for my first rope. One, two, three, around 3 to 4 steps. You don't need to be too accurate, but an approximate position. So here I am fixing the center of my tarp. So the purpose why I'm doing this is in case if it's windy, the tarp will not fly around and my position is fixed. So I'll be doing the same on the other side. Now I have fixed my center pegs. Now I'm doing the side pegs. So if you have seen, I did the 1 step from the center and then 3 to 4 steps again on the side. So I'll be doing it again on the other side. So 1 step and then 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 to 4 steps will do depending on the size and the type of your tarp. Then I'll be doing the same on the other side. Again, 1, 2, 3. So this will be the center pegs for my center rope. Then on both sides the same, 1 step from the center and then 3 to 4 steps on the side. So if you've observed how I hammer my peg, it should be at an angle around 45 degrees. So this way, you'll make sure that it really holds the tension of the rope. You can tighten the rope as tight as you want without the pegs being pulled out from the ground. So after I put on all my tent pegs, I'll start tying in my rope. So this is where most of the beginners make their mistake when pitching their tarps. So most of us starts with the pole first and then we tie in the rope. So that's a no-no. It will be very difficult to build it even if there's 2 of you, especially when it's windy. So the purpose of tying in the ropes first is that when you put in the poles, the tension of the rope, even if it's not too tight yet, will hold the pole in its place. So even you not holding the poles, it will stay. So here I'm continuing to put in my ropes, total of 6. Another trick, guys, my ropes are kind of long here. So what you want to do is to tighten it a bit tighter than what I am doing. Not too tight, still a little bit loose. All right, you'll know later why I am advising this. So now I'm down with my last rope, and after which it's time to put in the poles. So as you see, my ropes are still quite long. So this is what will happen when your rope is quite long. So there's no tension to hold in the pole in its place. So I ended up tightening it a little bit. So if it's windy, I'll be in trouble. I will not be able to build this. So it's better to tighten your ropes first before putting in the poles. So anyway, I'll try to do it this time, just to show you that when your ropes are tight enough, the post will stand on its own, even if the tarp is not fully built yet. Yeah, so this is how it will look like. So even if you leave it there, it will not fall. It will take some time to build it alone, but again, step slowly, following these steps, you'll have no problem building it even if it's windy. I've tried several times already, windy situations, and I was able to build it on my own. Okay, second pole is installed. I'll just tighten a bit the center rope to make it stand. So once all the poles are installed, then you can slowly tighten all the ropes one by one. So as you can see, my tarp is still very lousy, so it doesn't look good at all. So once you tighten all the ropes, it will slowly take its shape. And you can adjust on the fly the position of the poles and the tightness of the rope. So for most, this is actually finished, but I like to have an extra step to this. I still don't like how the way it looks. So what I do, an extra tip is I use 2 more poles. I'll put it on the sides. So the purpose of this is it will make the area of the tarp just a little bit more, and the height higher. It will give you more head space. So I'll use this telescopic poles. I'll have it around 2 meters in height. I'll put it on both sides, and then I'll use another set of tent pegs and ropes to tighten it. You will see late, as you can see at the beginning, it looks better. So it gives you more headspace and a little bit more room. So I'll just put a set of tent pegs and ropes, and we'll tighten it. So first side pole done. Then I'll be doing the exact same thing on the other side. See, even if I tighten it, it will not, it will stay. So the trick is angling your tent pegs at 45 degrees. And you should have a long enough pegs and the ground is solid enough to hold in the tension of the ropes. So no matter how strong the wind is, the tent pegs will not get pulled off the ground. You don't want your tarp ruined with strong winds. So really tightening it strong. And that's it. After tightening, we're basically done. So this is the finished tarp. Hope you learned something. It might seem that the headspace is low, but it's quite high. So I stand at around 5'11", 6 foot. So I can still walk through it, no problem. And Michelle, my wife, is around 5 feet, 5 inch tall. So if you will observe later, she will be standing inside the tarp. And you'll be able to see that there's a lot of headspace, no problem at all. So again, tarp is complete. Hope you learned something new from this little tutorial video of ours. Hope to see you again on our next videos.
Okay.
And continue to support our tiny little channel. Again, thank you for watching, guys. God bless and enjoy the rest of the video.
Tribu BUENO-LV, tara na, subscribe ka na. Outdoor na saya, pamilya ang bida. Kung hanap mo'y ligaya sa tabi ng kalikasan, dito ka na, kasama ka sa aming tahanan. Tribu BUENO-LV, oh! Tribu BUENO-LV, oh! Tribu BUENO-LV.